Hello and welcome to my channel. I found myself in a bit of a problem. The trailer is in the lounge area of the garage and I needed to do some gardening work with the tractor, but there's a car in the way. Normally you'd say, okay, just move the car out of the way outside and you're done. But I didn't think this through carefully before I started to work on the car. As the car it's a Volkswagen Touran with a 2-liter TDI, but the coolant flange is off. And the coolant flange lives down there because it had cracked and was leaking, so the coolant had to be topped every 2 or 3 days. So instead of first pulling the trailer out and putting it downstairs where it belongs, I pushed the trailer backwards thinking this would be a simple problem. But now I have to wait for parts and I need the trailer. So I've got to maneuver the mowers that are all over there, plus the workbench, all further that way. Then I can push the car forward, because we can't start it because then the engine, the water pump will pump all the coolant out and we got a big mess. Plus you don't want to drive without coolant, so got to push the car forwards, work the trailer through this gap here. Once we push that out of the way, then push the car backwards, and then we should be able to get it out of the door. So, here's a tip: if you're going to be working on a car, make sure that nothing is that everything you need for other jobs is in an accessible place and the car is not going to be in the way. So, very good. You may also notice the hose for the vacuum is off. That was all cracked and it was just about ready to split and create a vacuum loss for the brake booster, so that has to be replaced as well. I've already done quite a bit on this car, lots of with the brake issues, handbrake cables, front brake pads and discs, rear brake pads and discs, plus rear brake caliper rebuild. At that time it didn't have a coolant leak. I also did a complete brake fluid flush, including the clutch fluid. That's why the intake had to be removed. But at that time coolant wasn't leaking, otherwise I could have done everything at once. But no, the car decided it wanted to do it in stages. Okay, so now we've got to tidy this up. Got to maneuver the workbench that way, but in order to do that we first have to tidy up them. Push the mowers aside. Okay, should be able to push the workbench over now, or wiggle it over. Okay, now we can push the car forward. Now we should be able to get the trailer and move it into this position here. Now the trailer is in position, we can push the car back. Now we can hopefully maneuver the trailer through. Okay, the trailer is now ready to go out. In order to put it away, I have to open the doors downstairs. Alright, so that will do. Not the prettiest, but should be okay. So I'll probably use the trailer tomorrow to pick up what I cut down, and we should be good.